Hello viewers and welcome to a bit of Grid Autosport action. Well, the preview build has been doing the rounds this week and I've got my hands on it for the first time. I've finally got my hands on it as I'm turning red on camera here for some reason. Hold on. And here we are then, going into turn one. Again here, this is just my first go, just going for it. It's grid, it's not a simulator. I'm not here to do clean driving. I'm just going to enjoy myself, slide the car around and be super aggressive at taking the lead, because at the end of the day you've got 16 cars in your way and a very short amount of time to get past them all. Now I could qualify, but we don't want to do all that. We just want to race. We want to overtake some cars and see how we get on. So first things first, graphically it's nice. It's Codemasters. It's Codemasters. It all runs really well. The frame rate on the PC is fantastic. It runs really well on the system and it's very intuitive to play. The handling is, well, you know, let's go back a year. Let's talk about Grid 2. When Grid 2 was first shown, we had a preview build, again very similar, and the cars, somebody said to me, what do the cars handle like? I said, well, they're quite grid really. You turn in, the cars slide a bit. That's grid handling to me. Some cars in Grid 2 were more fun to play with than others. Some had more grip than others. So if you're looking at a package, well, I haven't got Grid 2, I've got a preview build with a few cars and a few tracks. Based on this is where our opinions will come from. And based on that, there's much better road holding here on this particular car than there was, say, on the Indy car in Grid 2, which I never enjoyed driving anyway because of the type of handling system that it had. So I can work with this, it's more fun, I can turn in, the car slides a bit, but it feels more intuitive for me, and it just works. It's very, very easy to spin out. I've noticed that if you're in a very low gear, or depending on the type of corner and how fast you're going through the corner, the car does tend to slide a bit. The back end will step out very easily, so there is a lot more correction in this. When you're carrying speed through a corner, you will be looking to do some opposite lock to maximize your speed, which is completely the opposite of a real car, obviously. But that's part of the grid formula, is that you're kind of fighting the car all the way around, and it works. The funny thing is about this demo is that we've got to test here is that it feels nice. You know, graphically it's nice. The gameplay, it feels nice and intuitive, and you'll see this on the next few videos. So sticking to a bit more of this action here, I've just raced around really quick. I've overtaken everybody, and now I'm just trying to, I think, well, this is again, it's one of those moments where you overtake everybody and then realise you're actually using the other cars as brake markers. So I didn't know the racing line, I didn't have a brake marker other than the cars in front at this stage. So I go, my line's a little bit off, but either way, learning our way around. And you know, obviously I know the Sepang circuit, but not backwards, which is what we're doing here. And we're down this long start-finish straight. So you have nice marker boards which are dead handy for learning those braking points. Car can brake later and slide in more than you expect. So you're up through the gears here, and then this next corner is a bit of a lift. You can go in at full speed once you know the corner, but the car tends to spin out very easily there. So it's just understanding how the grip works and when you're sliding, how much opposite lock you need and stuff like that. Again here, I think we see a bit more sliding. Whoa, back end just stepping out then. So I turned into the corner, I didn't lift, and you could see the result was car coming out from underneath me. That's flat out through a corner. So it's not like the downforce is going to save you. But that's it for this first part. We're going to analyse this car handling and how it works in the next few videos. But hope you enjoyed this one, and there'll be more grid action from me on the channel very soon.